Hey guys, welcome to math. Alright, today we get to start something new in math. We've already talked about even and odd, and we've talked about adding and subtracting, and we've learned lots of strategies or ways that we can add and subtract small numbers. So it's time that we move on to something called place value. And that's what we're going to be working on for a few weeks now. Place value. And place value has to do with numbers and what the numbers mean and how much it is. For example, let me get into my other board here. Here we go. Alright, so what I mean is like this number right here. What is this number, everybody? Of course, it's the number 8. And this number means that you have 8 objects. Just like these blocks. Whoops. We have 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8. That's what that number means. 8 means you have 8 objects. But what if we had this number? What number is that? Exactly, that's 15. And 15, of course, also means that you have 15 objects. But you're going to show it in a little bit of a different way. And I'm going to show you what I mean here. I'm going to get rid of all these blocks that we used for 8 real quick. Sorry. There we go. Alright, the number 15 is a little bit different than the number 8 because it has 2 digits. What I mean by 2 digits are there are 2 numbers that make it up. The number 8 only had 1. It's called a single digit because single means 1. Well, 2 digit or double digit means that it has 2. Like 15 has a 1 and it has a 5. And the 1 and the 5 mean something. When we did 8 and we just had 8 blocks, that was a little different than what we're going to have to do when we have 15. Because I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I have a lot of blocks. I can do something really cool when I have 10. If I put all 10 of these together and stick them together, just like this, it makes something called a 10. I'm going to stick them all together to make a 10, which is what I just did. All of those got stuck together to make 10. But I don't just have 10, I have 15. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now my blocks show 15. And it was a lot easier to use one of these blocks to show 10 and then just put 5 more than if I had to do 15 of the little blocks. Isn't it? Yes. And the number 15 means that I have 1 10. See my 1 10 right here? Yep, I have 1 10. And I have 5 of the little ones blocks. You see the 5 ones blocks? That's what the number 15 means. That's what the digits in 15 mean. They mean you have 5 ones and 1 10. Let's try another one. What if this time I have the number 37? Am I going to want to pull up? I'm going to move these down. There we go. Am I going to want to pull up 37 of these? Probably not. I bet there's an easier way to show the number 37 instead of having to go 1, 2, because that would take forever. Let's think about what we just talked about with the number 15. The number 37 kind of tells you what it means. For example, it has 2 digits, and these digits mean something. They're telling you something. The 7 is in the ones place. and it's telling you how many ones you need. It's telling me, hey, this is the ones and I need 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And the 3 is also telling me something. The 3 is telling me that's how many 10s I need, because the 3 is in the tens place. It's telling me I need 3 of those. 10, 20, 30. And I can count my tens because they're all 10. Now I can check and make sure that I have 37. 10, 20, 30. Ooh, I have 3 tens, and that makes 30. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's my 7. 37 looks like this. And it tells me I have 3 tens and 7 ones. That's what the numbers in the 37 mean. The 3 and the 7 mean something. They're telling you how many tens and ones it has. And isn't it a lot easier to pull up these 3 blocks than have to try to draw 37 of those? 37 of the ones? It would be a lot easier, isn't it? Because it's in the tens place. And I could have pulled up 37 of these little blocks. But remember, when I have 10 of them, I'm going to stick them all together in one of these. So I stuck 10 here, 10 here, 10 here. Because 37 has 3 tens. Let's try another one. Let me get rid of all these. Sorry guys, I wish there was a lot easier way to do that, but there's not. Alright, what about the number 62? What does the number 62 tell us? I bet it tells me how many ones, because remember, ones are over here. These are the ones. And then these are the... Yeah, those are the tens. So this is the ones. All the way at the end over here is the ones. And then this is the tens. I can build this number with blocks too and just see what it looks like when I build it. Am I going to need to pull up 62 of these? No. Whoops. There's a much easier way to do that because the number tells me I have 6 tens. So I'm going to need 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops, 6. And then it tells me how many ones I need too. How many ones do I need? Exactly. I need 2 because that's what the number tells me. 6 tens and 2 ones. And I could even check and make sure that this really says 62. I can count by tens on these because they all have 10, right? So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. The number 62 looks like that. It has 6 tens and 2 ones. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Yeah, we're just talking about different numbers today and how many ones and tens. Let's practice this a little bit more. Get rid of all those. I am going to draw a number up here. And you need to tell me how many ones and tens blocks I would need to pull up. And I'm actually going to, let's switch to my other board. Let's switch to that. Oops. And my number I had before was 34, right? I think so. Because I'm going to show you a way to show 34 even if you don't have any blocks at home. Like I had on my board the blocks, I'm going to show you how you can draw them. And it's really easy. So 34. Remember, the 3 and the 4 tell me something about the number 34. How many ones does the number 34 need? Okay, is this the ones? No, you're right. This is the ones place. The ones are all the way at the end over here. So this is the ones, and it tells me I need 4. So this is how we can draw ones. Just draw little circles. That's pretty easy, huh? And then it tells me I need how many tens, because this is the tens. Exactly, I need 3, and this is how we can draw tens. We just draw sticks. Yeah. And this shows the number 34, because 34 has 3 tens, and there's its 3 tens. And it has 4 ones, there's the 4 ones. And I could count and make sure that's 34. Remember, I can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That's the number 34. That's not so bad, is it? No. Let's try another one and let you try to draw it. So if you've got a piece of paper or a whiteboard or a crayon, and I don't even care. As long as it's something you can write on and your mom and dad say it's okay that you write on it, go ahead. I'm hoping to get you guys some whiteboards soon that you guys can use, but we don't have them in yet. Here is your next one. Can you draw 68 for me with those tens and ones blocks? And remember, the ones just have to be circles, and the tens can just be sticks. Go ahead and pause the video and try those and see if you get 68 correctly. You're just drawing it with tens and ones. Okay, let's see how you did. Alright, the number 68, remember, has 8 tens or ones. 8 ones, you're right. And remember, ones just look like little circles, so I need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then I'm going to need 6 tens or 6 ones. Good, that's the tens, so I need 6 of them. And remember, 6 tens can just look like sticks, just lines. And we want to make sure that this is the number 68. I'm just going to count and make sure. Remember, since these are tens, I can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68. Awesome. That's what the number 68 would look like if you draw it with blocks. And that's what the number 68 means. It means you have 6 tens and 8 ones. Now, I could have had 68 ones. That'd be okay too. But isn't it a lot faster to use these 10 sticks than all these little bitty ones? Yeah, those 10s make it a lot easier. Alright, we're going to do it a little bit opposite now. Just practice it and make sure you can do it a little bit differently. This time, I'm going to draw the 10s and the 1s blocks. And I want you to tell me what number I've made. So here's some 10s. And here is some 1s. Can you tell me what number I just drew? Okay. Let's check and see if you're right. Alright, so how many 10s do I have? Yeah, these are the 10s, so I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 10s. How many 1s do I have? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 1s. Now, am I going to put the 5 right here? Or am I going to put the 5 right here? Which one would make it where it goes? Good. This is the 1 spot right here, the very end. So whatever you put the 1s, you need to make sure the 1s are in the end of the number. Good. This shows me I have 3 10s and 5 1s. And what number is 3 10s and 5 1s? Well, let's see if you're right. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. You're right. 3 10s and 5 1s makes 35. Awesome. Let's try another one. Try that. What number would that one make? All right. Let's see if you're right. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 tens. So I'm going to put the 5 in the 10 spot. And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. So, oh, where would the 9 ones go? Yes, the 9 ones would go over here in the 1 spot. Remember, the ones are at the end, so you got to make sure you put it all the way over at the end. So good. And this makes what number? What number has 5 tens and 9 ones? Well, let's see if you're right. 5, 10, 15. Whoops, what am I doing? You don't count by 5s. You count by 10s because they're 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So you're right. 5 10s and 9 1s makes 59. This isn't too bad of what we're doing today, is it? No. You guys are going to practice with the 10s and the 1s today. That's your assignment today. You're just going to be making 10s and 1s. And remember, you can use sticks for 10s and circles for 1s. Or sometimes I will have the 10s and 1s drawn and you will have to tell me what number it is, just like we practiced. All right, good job. I know you're going to do awesome. And we're going to talk about bigger numbers tomorrow. Bye, guys.